We're winging it, Jerry.
You always swing it.
You're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy? You ready?
Here we go.
What up, what up? Welcome in everybody to the OG NBA betting show. Got all my guys here, and we have a nice size card to try to find some money tonight. So I'll go around the horn. Nice shirt from my guy Dutchy right there. How you feeling today?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plug. Yeah, man. Hey, it's good to be back with the fellas. Medicaid Monday. You know, hopefully y'all tune in. Best bet edition. You know, bringing y'all some making moves, man. Bringing y'all some new shit. Check it out at Puff Sports Radio. Your boy and the real ones. Best bet Medicaid Monday. Check it out right now or right after this, motherfuckers. All right, bet. Check it out. But yeah, man, it's good, man. You know, it was bittersweet Saturday. Luka the motherfucking Don. He showed up, man. Finally got his confidence back. You know, he was dead spacing there in the Mile High. You know, love to see it. Unfortunately, I did take a L in the pocket with it, but I'm glad to see Luka get his confidence back, and hopefully there's more to come with that. Shout out to Bobano for being on the Lakers there with the points. But yeah, eager today. I think there's some good money here on the table for us today. So let's get to it.
What's up, Bobano?
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice weekend, profitable, good games. Nice to have NHL and NBA back in full swing. So it was good to have a full rotation of sports again. And like I said, now the push for the playoffs begins here down the stretch as we approach March. And looking forward to this card. There's some good spots out there.
Wham Bam, tell Casey she late, man. She gotta keep up.
Yeah, we've been like a couple of shows in now, Casey. Where you been at, Casey? We missed you. Welcome back. Welcome back, Casey. So I'm feeling good, bro. Shout out to the people in the chat. Y'all already know what it is, man. We appreciate y'all, Jason, Casey, herself, Cookie, Dion, man, Mark A. You already know, man. It's all love. I've been getting my ass handed to me. Pause. I really just been thinking like I need to wait for the bros here. So I did make a best bet. I don't think I got my video in time to send it in. The big show. Unfortunately, I sent it in, but I think I did take too long. But I got a best bet for y'all today, and we can make some more additions.
All right, let's get to it, man. First game up, Nets and Wizards. We don't got to spend too much time on it, but Nets are a 3-point road favorite here, and the total went up about 3.5 points to 217. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go to Babano and ask you first off if you agree with that big jump in the total. I mean, there's no D'Angelo, there's no Cam Thomas. You still expect Brooklyn to be able to score? Washington. You trust them to score? What you think about that big move on the total?
Revenge spot for Brooklyn. They lost at home to Washington, believe it or not, earlier this month. Washington, as this short of an underdog, I'm always interested. I know there's going to be some concerns about the offense and how it's going to work. I think we could put 5 G Leaguers out there and score on the Washington Wizards on a nightly basis. So I still think there's enough offense in this Brooklyn team, kind of like the spot for them. They've been playing hard every night for Jordy Fernandez. I'm on Nets money line here. I think they get the job done as a small road favorite. By the way, Brooklyn 12-1 to the under in their last 13 games. How about that for a strong under run, which explains why this is a lower total for a Washington game tonight.
Yeah, playing slow, maybe playing a little bit more defense, and that's how they're gonna have to win games with the lack of offense they have in their lineup. Wham Bam. When they got Killian Hayes out there, man. I don't know. Is there anybody we can take advantage of in this game, prop wise?
So for me, I'm all the way locked in with Babano. I said I had a best bet for y'all, and when my boy said we don't got that much, they done gave you way too much what y'all need. You heard Babano say the Nets. I'm coming right here with you. This is my best bet for the day. It's gonna be the revenge Nets. Unfortunately, it's not good. It's not cute. It ain't never gonna be cute. Yeah, of course, Cam Thompson out. They still got the leading scorer and the boy from I just went blank on bro name right there. But for the short, they still got Cameron. I know the other boy is out, and I know D-Lo is gonna be out. They got a lot of guys out over there on Washington. We know Washington don't give a damn, and then the fact that they already beat this team, They don't want to win again. They don't want to beat this team again. That's the reason why they favor on the road. They were able to win at 5.5 last time. Washington Wizards were. They had a lot more of their team in that game. This game is going to be more gutted. There's no Chris Middleton. There's no Malcolm Brogdon. They got Alex Starr. Alex Starr is most likely not even going to play it as well. I think all those boys are going to matter. I know that they got the boy Cool Breeze, who's been solid as hell. I know he's looked pretty good in the All-Star game shit too, but I still got to go all the way with the Nets here. I think this is just a spot for him here. So money line right there with Babano with the Nets. I'm right there with you. Same shit.
Players may want to win again, but I'm damn sure can tell you the Wizards front office doesn't want them to.
Exactly. Not this game.
At this, I can't help but think. I think it was it the Wizards? Dutch was like, yeah, man. He spent all damn day breaking down the Wizards. Was it the Wizards?
Yeah, it was. It was. Last time we were talking, y'all fucking talked about the Wizard game for 20 motherfucking minutes. I was like, damn. Hey, but check it out, though. Check it out. Big shout out to our guy, U-Capper, in the building. Be sure to check out our guys, Skee and them boys, doing big things on the late night.
Great show.
Yeah,
it
man.
is. Yep.
Check it out. Check it out and do what the fuck he said and hit the like button, god damn it. Big shout out to Tasha, beautiful young lady in the building. Also, our guy Ray Midnight, new member, supporting the movement. Muchly appreciated, Mr. Midnight. This is crazy though, guys, because I'm thinking like I figured Bobano was gonna be with me. I knew Bobano was gonna be with me, but Wham Bam coming through too, talking best bet Brooklyn Nets. I said, God damn it, it must be a day shift day today, because I got the motherfucking Diz face going, and I'm ready to take one of these mid ones home, and it's gonna be the Brooklyn Nets. I laid a 3 though. Y'all scary motherfuckers, money line this, money line that. I'm gonna lay the 3, god damn it, with no motherfucking sweat. I believe Brooklyn's easy money, man. Hey, you talked about it. They had got smacked by the Wizards by 17 earlier this month, right? And overall, Brooklyn is 19-9 against the number on the road this year. So if you backing the Brooklyn Nets on the road against the number, we're winning. Now they're -3. Where the fuck they do that at? I think they're a 3 for a reason here. You got the revenge factor. You got the fact that Brooklyn don't look now, but they've won 4 out of the last 5 basketball games. So, I mean, they're actually playing good basketball here. I think they're favored by 3. They run these boys probably out the gym because, as Bobano said, us 4 and one of y'all motherfuckers from the chat is dropping 120 on this motherfucking sorry-ass Wizards defense. So, I'm on the Brooklyn Nets, -3. And, it's not every day that I'm on these motherfuckers. So I thought I was going to come here and it was going to be me and Bobano. But Wham Bam gave me best bet. So, I guess we all in the rotation. We all on the rotation with the Brooklyn Nets. What is it, Skee? You like them?
Well, get in here, Skee. Get in here.
I'm scared to death. I might head cash out now. Everybody on the Nets.
That's true. Those don't work out well sometimes.
Oh, man.
Well, last time we were all on the Warriors and it was a 30-piece.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I was
Friday,
easy.
we all like
beat up Kusha.
We did.
That was
Talk about that, huh? Let's remember the last bet, and that was the Warriors, all 4 of us.
Yeah.
that is true. That is true. That was the only one I had.
Forget all those old times. The last time we were all on the same side, we won easy. So think of it that way. Yeah.
The new motherfucking day.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to, hey, man.
It was all a dream.
Let's see if we get another 30-piece tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Denver and Indiana opened up Nuggets -4. They're a 5-point favorite right now. And total open 247. Looks like 246. There were some questionables. Gordon, Murray. Yeah, still game time decision. For the Pacers, McConnell actually questionable. And then so is James Johnson. The Pacers on back-to-back here. The Nuggets with a little bit of a rest advantage. Pacers off of a win. Nuggets off of a 20-point L. I'm going to go back to you, Dutch, because I think it was you who mentioned. I think either you or Urbano, I forget who mentioned, but yeah, Nuggets off that ass whooping. Do you think they come here and with a strong bounce back versus the Pacers? Pacers been kind of playing good too.
Yeah, man. This is the freshest look. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to it. If you fuck with me on the sesh, Medicaid Monday's best bet. It gave it out at 4, Denver. I endorsed it at 5. There's levels to this shit, god damn it. and the Denver Nuggets are clearly on another level than the Indiana Pacers, especially in the back-to-back. You know that motherfucker Scooby-Doo was partying, doing his shit last night. Get the fuck out of here, man. He's going to be MIA today. At home, they ain't going to be able to find his ass. Believe that. Denver Nuggets, beautiful spot right here. They had won 9 straight motherfucking basketball games. And then Luka, the motherfucking Don, LBJ, AR-15, and the goddamn crew went in and smacked them around for 4 quarters. Mike Malone said, we got out-coached. JJ Redick, I ain't sleep for 2 motherfucking days. And you seen it, goddammit, preparing for it. Coaching, Mike Malone has these boys ready to rock and roll. Joker had his worst game of the season. 2 of 7 from the field, 12 points and 6 turnovers. Now, he did load the stat with rebounds and assists, but it was his worst game of the season, in my opinion, and they got smacked. Now they go on the road. They ain't been on the road in damn near 3 weeks. Skee. They packed the bags, and they ready to get the fuck off in Indiana. Believe that. I think they smack around like they have the 9 out of the last 10 times. Indiana has lost to the Denver Nuggets. They have 4 out of the last 5. They have covered this number, and 2 times they placed this year. They've covered this number. They played this year. They've covered this number. And Joker is 25 of 32 from the field in 2 games against the Indiana Pacers this year. They have absolutely nothing for him. I believe the team rallies off of an embarrassing loss to Denver, and we know to the Lakers. And we know it's kind of personal when it comes to that. So they smack around a team who played last night and really isn't on the same level as the Denver Nuggets. And they're kind of suspect at home. 12-11 against the number at home Indiana is. So I really like the Denver Nuggets here. -5 is good money.
Wham Bam, how you feel about what Dutch is selling?
I love everything my boy is selling. Like you said, they really don't got nothing for Jokic. Coming off that loss against the Lakers, it's just, there's only so many times they're going to be able to beat up on the Lakers like that. And there was a lot of good quotes coming from the Lakers. They really wanted to win that game. So now you get into a game where I don't think there's that same motivation here for the Pacers being that they at the house here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this is a more motivated team with the Nuggets, and you're just catching them at a better matchup here. So I totally agree with my boy Dutch right there. They got to beat the Nuggets. The only way I would be thinking about here. I think you could get 4.5 too. So I would take the 4.5 for sure.
Yeah, man.
Urbano, what you think?
This one, I'm a little bit in a disagreement, actually, believe it or not. I don't love Indiana in the spot. I clearly see it. And Denver's off a big-time blowout loss. I expect them to play a lot better than they did against the Lakers. But Indiana, man, they're 16-5 rather in their last 21 games. Denver did win 9 in a row, but 2 versus Portland, 2 versus Charlotte, Phoenix, who've been up 2, Philly, who've been stinking it up for a very long time. I worry about, the 9 wins that Denver got. Didn't play a ton of good teams. A lot of weaker foes in that 9-game win streak for the Denver Nuggets. So I did bet Indiana small here, +5. I don't like the spot for them. I do agree with that. It's not a big bet, but I don't know. I like the way the Pacers are going right now. And you look at that win they had against the Clippers, man. Nobody played more than 31 minutes. Turner, 31. Siakam, 29. Nesmith, 24. Halliburton, the Scooby-Doo motherfucker, as we like to say, 30. Nembhard, 29 minutes. You look at pretty good shape from the starters. Nobody taxed themselves. They got off the floor early because it was a blowout over the Clippers yesterday. So, I like the way the Pacers are going. I took the 5 with them.
Levels, Bobano, levels.
Yeah, perhaps.
We're going to find out tonight.
Yep. That's the
All
beauty.
right, Bulls and Sixers. This is one we definitely not spending too much time on, but total moved up about 6.5, 7 points. No way you could talk me onto an under. What you think about him?
Oh yeah, this one I like over the total. Obviously we've seen movement here, 227.5 to 234. So it seems like, and these overs that overs have been really good to me. The ones that I've really liked in the NBA, we've had good results with them. But when I bet this one, it was still 231.5. So it's already moved, and I didn't even get the best of it. I didn't get 227 where it opened. I still think it goes over, even though it's 234 right now. You look at Philadelphia; they have really forgotten any semblance of defense during this run. They're still playing. Their paces, if you ask me, has quickened a little bit of late. And we know with the Chicago Bulls team, they're certainly a team that defensively has issues. Now their totals have been kind of under lately, but that's because their totals have been high 230s and into the 240s. This is actually a lower total than we're used to seeing with the Chicago Bulls involved. So I like this game up and over the number. Side, it's tricky, but I certainly like over the total here. I can't lay it with Philly. I lean Chicago, but I like the over more.
Dutch, you rolling with your boy Maxie, or you staying out the way?
Man, big shout out to our guy T Shank in the building. OG Stacks, Justin McKelvey. I see you, my dude. Real Madrid. Good to see you, my man. Yeah, man. This game, fuck, man. This is what happens. You sit around, you get high, you start breaking down shit. And I want to bet these fugazi ass Sixers. I feel like it's a spot for the Sixers, but god damn it, I'm already on the Brooklyn Nets. Like, do I really want to do this to my own goddamn self? But tell me how the Sixers don't smack these motherfuckers tonight. I mean, they just came off an embarrassing loss at home to Brooklyn. I mean, they got smacked around by Boston after the break. You expect – I want to be on Maxey, but the problem is Joel Embiid and Paul George are playing. That motherfucking podcast guy's in there fucking up everything. I like betting on this team when Embiid and that motherfucker's not playing. But everything to me points to Philly here. I just think they're a better basketball team. They played 3 times this year, beat them all 3 times by 8 points or more. Don't matter who's on the court. And the Bulls had a better roster. Bulls had a better roster all three of those games, in my opinion, than they have now. It's going to take a lot for me, but yeah, I think Philly's the play here. I just think they're really – I just think they're better, clearly better than the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls don't want to win a fucking basketball game. How does Philly not get to have a field goal moment in front of their crowd, home crowd, after getting embarrassed against Brooklyn? So strong lean to the Sixers.
Wham Bam, what you think?
Gotta be about Maxey here, man. Maxey's in, then yeah, I'll be looking at. I think Philly can definitely pull out here and cover. We know Embiid is gonna be out, locked in with that. I gotta know what's going on with Maxey. Once I get the information with Maxey, that's gonna let me know if I want to take Yabusele over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I always kind of think that uptick is crazy. He hasn't really been hitting this at all. And when Embiid is out, then he'll get more so into it. But I gotta see what's going on with this here. We're not gonna waste too much time. We gotta see what's going on.
Clippers and Pistons flip of favorites here. Pistons now the short home favorite, and total went down about 2 points. We have no Norman Powell, no Kawhi. Ben Simmons out for Detroit. Jaden Ivey out. Fontecchio game time decision. I'll ask you on this one, Babano. I was thinking that you might have gotten Powell and Kawhi back for this game, but seeing they don't, I mean, I still think Clippers have enough left in the tank after the game yesterday. I think Detroit played a couple players 33 plus minutes. Detroit also been playing cupcake teams on this win streak. I think the Clippers are the more hungry, desperate team, better team. I still like the Clippers. What do you think, Babano?
I don't, but I don't like the spot enough to take Detroit. So because that was a taxing game last night for them against Atlanta. That was one they had to kind of rescue themselves at the end because they were leading for a good portion of that game. And fourth quarter, Atlanta made a run at them, and 148-143. Cunningham 38 points, almost 38 minutes on the court. Now you got to come back, and you've got to travel from Atlanta back home to Detroit for this game. And you played last night, whereas Indiana played a matinee game. That was an afternoon game for them against the Clippers, or an earlier game, I should say. So they've had a little bit more time, probably a little bit shorter travel getting from Indiana to Detroit for this game. It's just a tricky spot for Detroit. That's enough to keep me off here. I'm not a big fan of what I'm seeing from the Clippers. They certainly are in a good spot here as far as they're off 2 losses in a row to pretty good teams. No shame in losing to Milwaukee or Indiana. But I'm not loving what I'm seeing, and I don't know if I trust them without the pieces they're missing tonight. So I was initially looking at Detroit, but don't like the spot enough.
Wham Bam. How can you get paid in this one?
Yeah, you got to go with Cade, man. You got to go with Cade, somebody that's increasing the pace. They're actually number 3 in pace over the last 5 games. The Pistons, obviously, those games are cupcake teams, like my guys have been saying there. But in that span, they still, top 3 offensive rating, top 1 in effective field goal percentage. And they're going up against a team that's been terrible at guarding the 3 all year. They're giving up 16.4 3-point makes to opponents over the last 5 games. And like about 40% from the field from opponents in that same span. So I think that you got to go Cade. Cade's been shooting 50% over the last 4 games. I think you just got to go with Cade, bro. He's just the dude in this game. So points been averaging about 28. And I think you get about 28 points, 28 to 30 points today. So I like Cade points over. Haven't made this official here, but that's the way I would be thinking to get paid here.
Got you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our guy Res Mob in the building. Good to see you, my man. BD, B Daddy in the building. Good to see you, bro. You know what? This is a tough game, and I think all signs, kind of like how Skee started it off, and our boy Steven Harrison leans Clippers here too. I like it. I think it's probably the Clippers, but I ain't going against Cade, man. And he's a cold motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you right now, I've been talking about it. WAM been on this cat for a while, but I'm gonna say it. Cade's the second best point guard in the league, bro. Right behind Luka. So, I'm just saying, Cade's a cold motherfucker. I don't want to bet against that dude. He's nice, man. We will find time to bet against him. Don't get it wrong, but not the Clippers, bro. But yeah, definitely clear Clippers spot to me, in my opinion.
All right. Next up, this is a game I actually, I don't have very strong opinions on. All I'll say is I'll be looking towards the Hawks. I just feel like they've been like more consistent. They've been playing better. The Heat, you never know what you're gonna get. I feel like from them. So I'll lean Hawks at home, and I'll ask you again, Babano, how you feeling about this one?
I like the over more than anything here. I actually lean a little bit to Miami. I mean, Atlanta, I'm not big trusting of them. 3 losses in a row to the Knicks, the Magic, and the Pistons. Miami, meanwhile, they also played last night and lost 120 to 113. They started out well. They had a 10-point lead at halftime, but Milwaukee, they had a terrible fourth quarter. Milwaukee outscored them 35 to 20 in that game last night. And now they've got to travel, whereas Atlanta stays right there in the ATL after playing Detroit last night. So that's the only thing keeping me off Miami. I prefer the total. 3 straight overs for Miami. They're not having any issues scoring without Jimmy Butler. Defensively, though, not loving what I'm seeing necessarily from the Heat. So sets up to be a high-scoring game, I think.
Wham bam.
Yeah, this one is kind of a backwood for me. I just don't want to trust either team at all. So, and as far as like props and anything, I just didn't even waste my time here. So I just back with this one.
Is bad for your health.
One more time, bitch.
Yeah, man.
Is bad for your health.
Bad for your health. T-Wolves and Thunder. Thunder are double-digit favorite after beating them yesterday, and the total went up a couple points to 228.5. There's no Chet in this game, right? And then there's also no Gobert, no Randall, no DiVincenzo. A lot of people missing for this game. I was thinking, slide it right back to you, Beno. I'm gonna slide it right back to you. I was thinking the under, but no Gobert, no Chet. You're starting to miss some rim protection. Do you agree with the total going up without those 2 rim protectors?
Matchup wise, yes, with all that defense missing. I think there's a potential that you're going to see probably that's bad news for both teams defensively, missing those players. There's no question. But in general, when it's the same 2 teams playing each other back-to-back games like this, and the first game goes over, normally I like the second game to stay under, or vice versa. First game goes under, second game often stays over. Last night, Minnesota got the point spread cover at home, barely, but they did. But the game went over the total. It was Minnesota and over last night. I kind of lean Thunder and under tonight. Take the TH out of Thunder, and you got the under. I kind of think Thunder in a lower scoring game tonight, but don't know if I'm rushing to lay 12 in this spot either. So I stayed off this game.
Who wants it, Wham or Dutch?
Whew. This is a nasty game to me. I think because it's back to back, I want to go the opposite way just because I just don't think that's the same thing. It's just the team that's here to go up against is the Thunder, and there's no fucking way I'm trying to go up against the Thunder, the Celtics, or any of these teams that's beating the shit out of these teams for real. Like, and the Thunder are definitely one of those teams that's beating the shit out of teams. So it's hard for me to do that in this situation. Obviously, they still covered yesterday, right? So the opposite could be just taking the Thunder here and they smack them. But I somehow I just think that the Timberwolves are going to make it a game and cover this game. So I'm staying away from it. It's not the same as the last game. I think this is more of an exotic backwood because I think that Thunder can win by 20 points today.
Dutch.
Think you're muted, bro.
My guy RP and B Daddy, you know what it is, man. Back with this bitch, man.
Is bad for your health.
And that's a perfect segue to the next game because, man, I don't even know if you bet in this one, man.
Is bad for your health.
And I know somebody's going to do it. So who is it? Who's betting Blazers and Jazz?
This one, I'm thinking about. I haven't bet anything yet. I may not, but I'm thinking of Utah here. Plus, I mean, Blazers. We've liked the Blazers a lot lately. They've been a point spread covering machine, but now they're on the road. You know, they got blown out by Denver twice and Minnesota. And all those are better teams, but you know, we're talking about laying points on the road with the Portland Trail Blazers. And I know Portland had that great streak going, but I'm not there yet with laying points on the road with the Portland Trail Blazers. Utah's off a bit of a shocking win outright as a 7.5 point underdog against Houston, 124-115 the last game. If you look at before that on this court, they beat the Lakers. They hung tough with the Clippers. They did get blown out at home by the Thunder, but you know, they nearly beat the Clippers on this court. They beat the Lakers outright as a dog on this court. I think now the point spread's gotten a little carried away here with Portland laying 6.5. So I might move on this. Certainly strong lean Utah here, plus 6.5.
Dutch. Bam, bam.
Yeah, so for me, bro, it's like Scoot points and assists is screaming at me. I really rather just isolate his assists. He's been tingling around this 5.5. He's at 5 back-to-back games. It's been the same. Neither it has his minutes been changing. It's about 20 to 30 minutes. I think he gets about 30 minutes today. Those guys that are going to be out for this team, it just should help him get a little bit more of an uptick here. It's just one of those things. I haven't bet this, and this is like, if we're gonna say something, I'm gonna say Scoot. I think Scoot gets it done today. Points and assists today.
All right, last game on the slate. Hornets and Kings opened up. Kings -10, now 11, and nobody on the injury report for them. Kogi out, Jeffries out, Mark Williams out for the Hornets. And you know we're going to you for your favorite team here, Dutchie. Double-digit favorites. I mean, the Hornets did just get beat, by like 50, 60 points?
Yeah, man, 50 piece, man. What, 60? Shit.
Is this shit just sweet tonight with the Kings or what?
Hey, look, peep game, man. Peep game. Give me a minute here. We're going to be live tonight, right? The Sesh presents the rotation. Hopefully, some of the gentlemen right here on the panel will be vibing out with us. And we're actually going live at 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. right here on the fresh side. So we'll be going live for the second half of the Houston-Texas Tech game and this game right here, right? Probably the first half of this game. So I've been looking at it quite hard. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be Sesh vibes. We're going to have some other shit in it. But we are going to be sweating the game as well. So the real ones, please show up and show out tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern time. But as for the game, I think it's the Charlotte Hornets, man. I really do. You mentioned the ass whooping they just got. Went to Denver, got beat, which was expected after beating LA, which beating LeBron coming down with Luka. They weren't playing the best, but still pretty solid win there from the Hornets, and they show that they can keep games close. Obviously, LaMelo Ball can score at will when he's really locked in. I think I think the Hornets are live to win this game after losing by 25 points to these boys earlier, not too long ago. Sacramento beat them by 25. And earlier this year, they played in Sacramento, and the Hornets were a 15.5-point dog. They win outright, win by 7. So I think we see a little bit more of that because I don't trust nothing from Sacramento on a defensive perspective. And they are 18-2 against the number at the crib, Sacramento Kings. So I expect a lot of points in this game. I like to hear you and Bobano talk about the total a little bit. And of course, I think that Charlotte is live to be in this game. So I'm probably going to take the 11.
I agree. I mean, either prize going to kick in or they're just going to tell us that they don't care no more about the rest of the season. Something's going to happen tonight. But the Kings defense, no fucking way that I'm laying double digits. That's how I feel.
Right.
Bano, you agree?
Yeah, the Doug Christie magic is wearing off. I mean, they're just 3 and 4 in their last straight up, and they've been blown out back-to-back games. Pelicans and the Warriors. Although we all like Golden State in that game. Now you look back on it and you think that was pretty damn cheap to get Golden State near a pick'em on the road against Sacramento on Friday night. And this is not a ringing endorsement of Charlotte, but Charlotte, other than Mark Williams, they're pretty healthy team. Sacramento is healthy; they're just not good. At the moment, defensively, they've been absolutely atrocious. That's why they've gone over in 7 of their last 10 games. But the Hornets, rather, they've given up 141 to Portland. You got to think they'll be better. But even if these teams are better defensively, the total does look light. So I do agree with the sentiment of the over here, 232.5 in this game. Like I said, this is not me being very pro Charlotte, liking the Hornets here, plus 11. This is more Sacramento can't be laying it like right now, especially with the defense they're not bringing to the table. So, yeah, Hornets plus the points over the total. I'm on both.
Love it.
Wham, what you think?
LaMelo, man, come on, bro. LaMelo gonna kill these boys today, man. This shit is gonna be Swiss cheese sauce. He gonna be all on Sports Center tonight. Swerve in that corner, all that shit tonight, bro. It's gonna be everything you think about. Shout out to the Boulevard Ball as well for his health issues and all that shit too. Shout out to them. Just came in my mind there. Just prayers out to them.
And the shoes was that bad, homie. They was that bad.
Hey, shut your ass up.
I can't believe that. Them shoes was that bad. They done fucking cut off homeboy's foot.
Hold the front door, nigga.
Shout out to the young man that song.
Cutting up, man. Cutting up.
He out of pocket like a motherfucker, bro. As I was gonna say.
Hey, I don't ever let that motherfucker slide for disrespecting MJ, and that's the bottom goddamn line. That's the bottom line. Hey,
goddamn 50 Cent. Goddamn.
Hey, that's what happens when you get old, bro. You start remembering shit. You can't forget it. You know what I mean?
He gotta die. He gotta die now, huh? He said that shit.
You can't fuck with MJ. Not in my book, bro. Shit, we go way too far. We go way back.
That's crazy. All right, so I think that's crazy, bro. Ain't no way LaMelo. I think LaMelo has pride, though, bro. So yeah, I think LaMelo has pride. I think he definitely is one of those guys what you were talking about as far as the team. He's going to show up today. And are the guys that are going to come along with him. Typically, when LaMelo shows up, Miles Bridges tend to pick up his shit and start to go out there with it. So I agree with you guys. I think that is maybe a consistent play for us all there with the Hornets there. But I think LaMelo is who I want to isolate. I think he gets 30-plus points today. So, but nah, bro, you crazy as hell, man. What the hell is bro?
I'm for real. That's what I'm saying. Hey, I know all y'all motherfuckers started. I'll just say it, goddamn it, because the goddamn he's the best shoes there. Hey, fuck Michael Jordan. Hey, fuck you, man. Look what happened when you wearing them motherfuckers, bro. You done lost a foot talking shit.
He was only wearing the slides anyway. God damn it.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Hope it ends with that though. That's what you get though. Don't be fucking with the goat, bro. Leave it at that.
Oh man, we gonna slide over the best bet. That was funny. Slide over the best bets. First up, man, we're going to Wham Bam.
Oh man,
let the people know what the best way to get paid.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all again, once again in the chat. We definitely love and appreciate y'all, man. It's one of those best bets that is not gonna be the nicest, not the prettiest, and you just gotta sit back and trust me here. I know it's all nasty, but listen, it's the Washington Wizards, bro. They don't want to win. The last time they won was against this team back in the 5th. That was the last time the team won. These boys is trying to whoop their ass. Ever since they lost, they went on a 4 out of 5 game winning out of 5 games. They won 4 out of those 5 games. So I think that the Nets is not the same team that just lost. I think they got a little bit more heart than this. And I think the players is going to show that they're a little bit better here. So give me Brooklyn Nets. Money line is what I did take. It is the best bet for me. I did take Brooklyn Nets money line. And fuck the damn Wizards today.
Cabano, how'd they get to the window today?
Let's go to Philly. Bulls and Sixers over 233.5. No defense is being played in this game. And even if they wanted to play defense, I don't think they're good enough. We haven't seen defense in weeks from the Bulls or the Sixers. Lots of points. Chicago, Philly over 233.5 for best bet.
I not go to myself. I'll just stand on business, man. If you ain't playing no defense, how the hell can I trust you to cover no double-digit point spread? I'm going with the Hornets plus 11 points. I'll be around town seeing what I can get into, but maybe I'll slide and pull up on my guy, Dutchy. Remind him, Dutch, where they can catch you later and let them know what the fresh look of the day is. Take us home.
Yeah, man. I love hearing that, boy. I love hearing that. 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. out here on the fresh side. The rotation. That's right. The Sess presents the rotation. Puff Sports Radio. Be sure to follow me. We'll be tweeting it all out and show up and show out. The smoke will be in the air. And the drinks will be cool. Believe that. Freshest look of the motherfucking day. I gave it to you already, man. It's the Denver Nuggets. Right now, you can get 4.5. Hey, there's levels to this shit, goddammit. And the Nuggets are clearly on another level than the Indiana Pacers. Minus 4.5. It's good money. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready? It's the plan, Bobby. We're winging it, Jerry. We always wing it.
We're gonna get killed.
What you mean weak, white boy?
Ready?
Here we go.